I'm going to try some technology, Marcia. Okay, I think we're ready.
Okay, sounds good. Hello, 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 my happy quilters. And it is a happy day today.
It is. It's Wednesday.
Got lots of happy things to show you. The weather is absolutely gorgeous outside.
It is.
And here we are inside.
And yes, we are. But you know what? There's so many fun people in our store today.
There is. We've got a great class going on right now.
We do. Hello, class, because you're all watching
That's right.
in there
they
live.
Are watching in there. They asked if we could put it on, and Joy so graciously put it on for you guys. So don't cut off your finger or anything watching us. Just pay attention to what you're doing.
All right.
But it's a beginner table runner class with Wendy, and they are having a blast. I almost wish I was in there.
I know. Me too.
Gosh. Anyways, well,
welcome to the Marcia and Joy Show in Rochester, Minnesota.
Welcome to the Marcia and Joy Show, coming to you live today from Rochester, Minnesota. It doesn't take much to get me off track, does it?
No, we were talking about all sorts of things. Okay, now we're ready to start,
All right,
Marcia.
we are ready to start. And always we start with a couple of jokes.
I'm ready.
And I've got a couple of dog jokes today that will make you howl.
Oh, wow. That was bad.
Okay.
That was bad.
It was.
It really did make me
I'll agree
howl.
with that one. What do you call a great detective dog?
I don't know.
Sherlock Bones.
Ah. I can't even think of a clever comeback to those
No,
today.
you don't
they're,
have
they're
to.
so bad.
There is none.
Oh, wait, there's more?
Oh, yeah, wait, there's more.
more.
What kind of dog likes to have a bath every day?
I don't know.
A shampoodle.
Oh, man.
I know.
That's good.
You
That's
heard
good.
it here first. You're going to be telling that around your supper table like we always say.
Right. Be
Tonight
sure
is
you
a
like, comment, and share today for a chance to win a $10 certificate. We give away 2 each week. And the third one is for our trivia winner. So actually it's 3. So there we are. And those jokes are worth a positive comment, let me tell you.
Absolutely. They're real.
Okay.
Real groaners.
They are. I told them that we're
Doggone it.
Oh, man, you're really barking up a tree today.
Oh, okay.
I suggested that in our teaser that it's color as sunflowers today because that fabric is just fabulous.
I love this fabric, and I love it just because I love it, because it's just awesome. But also, this part of the proceeds from this particular fabric from, is this Kate Spain? Yes, Kate Spain. It's called Sunflowers in My Heart. But it's going to World Hunger, I think, and the proceeds are going to the Ukraine. So the sunflowers, of course, is the official flower, and then the blue and yellow, and then, of course, she's got some greens and aquas in here, too. So this fabric has a little bit of special meaning, too.
It does.
So let's take a closer look at this.
Sounds good.
Sunflowers in my heart. All right, so we got a beautiful, beautiful sunflower here. This is the main print, and we've got this kind of a plaid looking thing. This is looks like stitching. This looks like kind of an embroidery design on this light blue. And then here is the principal piece, only in just 2 tones, light blue and white, which is lovely. I like this. This is kind of a little paisley thing with a little heart. This kind of reminds me of Scandinavia, doesn't it, you?
It does.
So that's a fun little print. This is one of her main prints. Kate Spain does a lot of watercolor drawings, and so this is one of her main prints for that. And you can read about the story of her sketches that she does on her blog page. And then this one is another one. This also reminds me a little bit of Scandinavia, but you see here it is with just a little pop of the darker background. It's the same as this. Little pop of yellow in here. This is kind of a signature piece of hers. It's a dot, but it's a little flower. It's a You can't really see it. It's got a little stem on it. This again is one of her signature pieces taken from her drawings, a little bit different. This piece, now with the navy background and the blue stitching design. Boy, this one's pretty. This again is her signature piece.
That sunshine
Isn't that
yellow
pretty?
is just stunning.
This is actually like this one here, only it's tone on tone. You can't really see it, the white on white, but it is pretty. Here's a nice bright yellow, color me happy. This is this same print, only yellow with the white stitching. Here again is her signature watercolor drawing prints. I can't remember what it is. I read the story about it. It's pretty interesting. Here again is this sunflower print. It looks like a dot, but it really is not.
It's
the
super
same as this one.
sweet.
It is really neat. So here again is this main print, which we have here with the navy, we have with the blue, and now with the gold background. This one is this matching one over here, colored up a little differently, and here again we're getting into the greens, the same one in the green combo. Here is this one, and again this kind of is, did call it scroll work.
I kind of think it looks like mosaic tile.
It kind of does, doesn't it? It's really an interesting piece, and I really like it. It reads solid, but it's just got that little bit of texture in it. Yes.
Oh, look at how sunshiny and
Isn't
fresh
that fun?
that is.
And here again is this one. So there's a lot of pieces of this one that I just love. And we've got the gold, and we've got the blue, and then of course the main print over here again. And here again is this lovely one. And her watercolor, or her sketches, whatever it is. Let's move this over a little bit. Here again are the little, these look like dots, but these are actually little sunflowers with, there's a little stem and a little leaf there too. There's that pretty again. Once again, coming back at you with this. This is a pretty, beautiful piece. Love it. So these are all the fabrics, and let's take a look at this panel piece. I'm not exactly sure. I'm kind of feeling like I want to make some churn dash blocks with this in the middle.
Churn dash. We haven't made churn dash blocks in a while, Marcia. I think it's time.
I do too. So this is her, this is just the, I think these are, do these look like 8.5 inch maybe?
Well, guess what? I have a ruler right here.
Do?
I do. Let me just have a quick measure here. It looks like 9, but it could finish
so it'd
to
be
8.5
8.5 inches. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is kind of the panel piece that goes with. And then of course, let's come back up here. We have all of the fun that goes along with.
And you know, if you love all those fabrics, you can buy that whole fat quarter bundle of 29 fat quarters, and it's got the panel.
It does. It comes it includes the panel. And then of course we've got all of our pre-cuts to go with. We've got all of these fabrics on the bolts. And then what's really quite special is this. This is Sunflowers in My Heart. This is a curated kit. And of course, look at that signature piece on the block, you can see. But this is sunflowers. Now, we haven't made this one yet. I think we're going to, but it all comes in a beautiful, beautiful keepsake Moda box.
Aw,
And it
nice
has
little
the
thank you
pattern,
note.
a thank you from her. And look at this pack of fabric.
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. The pattern's called Bloom. How fun is that?
It is. So absolutely one of the brightest and cheeriest lines we've had in for a while.
We have.
And then, yeah, while I was on, we had a shop over retreat here last month.
Yes.
And we had different shops from throughout the United States. And we had our own little kind of business meeting. And we also retreated just like you did. You do. And this is what I made on the retreat. And I had a fat quarter pack of these fabrics. So you can't really see it very good. Push this down. Anyways, let's show Doug's pattern. This is a Doug pattern.
Which I think I threw on the floor.
It's called,
nope, it's right there.
It's called Fireworks.
So we'll get this quilted and hanging up.
Yeah, we'll hang it up back here when we get it all done. But you can see this pattern is called, why don't you bring it back down here? Fireworks. So you can see it's kind of a...
Got a little bit of a glare on there.
Do we-
Marcia. Yep,
because
there you
of
go.
this-
That's perfect.
It's got kind of... They're put together in kind of squares, and then 2 over here and 2 here and in squares. And this was really a fun and fast, easy sew to do. So this is called Fireworks from our friend Doug.
Great pattern.
It is a
and
great
so many options with the dark and the light.
Okay.
Let me hand you back the list. I have all the toys next to me,
You do have the
Marcia.
toys. Well, let's start talking about some of the notions that we have that are new to the store. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is a cute, cute little pin cushion. It's called the Pin Cushion Extra Large Tomato. The top has, in the little strawberry thing, has, this is actually like a measuring tape, only it's twill tape, measuring tape. This is really fun. You don't have to even put your pins on this. I think this would be cool on a shelf as a decoration or something. But these just came in. These are from Dritz, and they're really very cute.
And we have some different prints in the store. Okay, I'm going to save my favorite thing for the last. All right, Riley Blake has this cool ruler. It is a small 1/4 inch plus ruler, it's called. But what's kind of neat about it, let's do this.
Okay.
It has this shaded blue around the 1/4 inch seam allowance area, so you can see whether or not you're in that area or if you need to trim things up. And then on the corners, if you have ever tried to do triangles, it has these little notches to notch off the triangle tip so that you get the most accurate piecing and matchup. And of course, it's in my favorite shade of aqua, and it kind of coordinates with their sunflower fabrics today.
So it's kind of like... Yeah, 1/4
It is.
inch plus. Yeah, it's really a neat thing. This is one of the best sellers of Riley Blake right now. So we, of course, had to get some.
Right. All right. Birds.
This
I
kind of
love
goes, these
birds.
match.
They match. I know. These are called bird pins. There's 60 of them. And what fun packaging to have it in a bird house so that you have a nice place to keep those. And each of these little flat pins have the little bluebird on the top. So you
So
need
would you
them
call
both.
those the Bluebird of Happiness? On
Absolutely.
your
And maybe that's
pins.
why they're colored that way.
I know.
Okay.
Those are awesome.
This I know Marcia ordered because she says Joy would have to have this. This is a needle minder, and there's a few different ways to use this, but some people just put it on their shirt so that you can put your tiny little embroidery scissors, or of course your needles or pins to keep them. So it is a magnetized, it has a magnetized backing, and it's this adorable tomato pin cushion item. And we have some other designs.
We do. So this is new from Riley Blake as well, and I believe these are Lori Holt. I think all of these are Lori Holt products. Maybe. Maybe not. This one is.
That
this
one
is a
is.
Lori Holt product. So,
All right,
anyways,
so
lots
those
of
are
fun.
our
That's
new
just
notions.
really cute.
I think that's all of our notion-y things. But
Did
we
you have these here for a reason?
Yes, I do, but we're going to talk about those when we get to
Okay.
our special guest in October.
Oh, yes, absolutely. So we do have a new book. Isn't this new? You know, everything comes and goes in here so fast, and sometimes it comes and goes before I even know it's been in the shop. Sometimes.
Technically, it's not a brand new published book, but it does go fast from our store, and part of it's because it has 17 different tabletopper patterns in here. And should we do a little quick flip through?
Sure. This is from the Moda All Stars. So this is the, they have a lot of different books. They have all of the designers, most of them from Moda, they submit patterns for these kind of books, and they have all kinds of them. And this one is table.
I just have you shift that way a little bit because I would made
Yes,
it a little closer.
absolutely. Here, we're
Yep,
good.
there.
Good there. So these are different kinds of tabletoppers, and they use all kinds of things. But what's really fun on these, like this is Sherry McConnell, and it says, "How many chairs are around your most often used table?" And she says 4. So little question and answer things. And little tips like this one said, "When quilting a small project, I try to remind myself that finished is better than perfect. I'm not fabulous at machine or hand quilting, but I do love practicing at both. Girl after my own heart.
I know. I think she must have been listening to you, Marcia.
Done is always better than
perfect.
than perfect. Correct. Look, here's recycled.
Isn't that fabulous?
So lots of really fun and things that kind of go together quickly, different. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
And wouldn't that be pretty out of batiks?
That would be
My
very
goodness.
pretty out of
And the
petites.
templates, but then some of these, there are rulers that will do the same thing for you. Put a ring on it. Anyways, lots of fun. Summer 9 patch. I better look at that one.
That said my name all over it.
Anyways, we can't go through everything. There is some stitching for embroidery, some hand embroidery in here if you want to too. But 17 quilt patterns. This book is $27.99. Boy,
Wow.
what a deal.
Top the table.
Absolutely.
Moda All-Stars. Okay, so that is a new book.
I keep losing my place. All
It's
right, we've
okay.
got a couple of classes coming up that you're going to for sure want to partake in. One of them is, they're both bags.
They are both bags.
So we have the tote bag, and if you want to grab the other one,
Yep.
this is actually, when you come to class, you get this, and then you get to go out to the store and choose all the fabrics that you want to use. This is kind of a shopping tote. It can be used for anything though, and you actually get enough in here of this batting to make 3 different styles of bags. So I think you're all making this particular one at the class, but then when you go home you have the batting and you just have to add strips, and you've got enough to make 3 actual bags. And there's a piece of 3 pieces of kind of a harder plastic template.
And
Now,
we covered it
Yep.
on this bag.
this one's not, so I can show you what it looks like to kind of keep the bottom. And these are kind of meant for grocery shopping, I think.
Yep.
Maybe, or or you could bring them to the quilt store, put your fabrics in here.
I packaged my Christmas quilts last year.
Yeah.
And Christmas
And
gifts.
for Christmas. But it's quilt as you go. So when you're done, you're done. And Sandy will be taking you through step by step how to do this. Actually, quilt as you go, what's happening in the classroom right now is Wendy's doing a table runner. So the same kind of concept. It's kind of sew and flip, and when you're done, it's all quilted too. So
And all of you class people are going to comment that it's so much fun. You should come to this one too.
yeah, you should. And it's kind of quilting on the lines. So it's very, 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 very beginner friendly. And you get to choose from throughout the shop anything you want to make your bag out of. So it is one of a kind, personal, just for you.
Yes. And then
Kendra will be doing a Moda. This is called Moda Zip Bag class. So you're going to pick a mini charm pack and some background fabric, a zipper, and the interior fabric. And you're going to be making this cute little zip bag. She is going to tell you how you can actually put handles on this if you want this for like a crossbody bag or something.
oh, how cool would that be?
Or just the way it is to keep your things in. So lots of fun. You're going to quilt it in class as well. I'm not exactly sure if you'll get totally done in the day. We give you lunch as well. You get to have lunch with Kendra. So you're going to want to come and take this one just for fun. And once again, you choose your own little mini charms from the store, and you're coordinating fabrics, you're coordinating zippers, and you head into the classroom and have a great day with our own Kendra.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I want to talk a little bit about the quilt behind us. It's called Fairy Rings, and I don't think, can you see the ribbon?
Oh, I moved it over, but your head is right.
My head's in the way. Anyways, this says,
She's got
Best of
purple.
Show,
Yes.
Olmsted County Fair. So this is our own Kate, who is our professional long armer here at the store, and she is also becoming a kind of going to be a very important pattern designer.
I know. You want to get her patterns done in the early part.
Right. So this is called Fairy Rings, and this is the quilt behind us that she has done. And now the pattern includes this quilt in 3 sizes. This is the mini, and then there's a lap size, and then this in behind us is a throw size. And she, I believe, has used Bella Solids for this, but you could use whatever you want. It would be great for some of those gradated fabrics as well.
Right?
I'd like to see it in some different kinds of fabrics, myself. I love this, but for those modern lovers, this is absolutely wonderful. And our own Kate, and she is called Due North Patterns. So
And she's
got
also
more.
has more patterns. So we have many of her quilts hanging in our shop as well as her patterns. But the other feature we have, I want to be kind of careful to, you can crinkle that all you want now. This is one of her children's kits that we sell here at our shop.
I don't know if they can hear that, but these are
Rainbow
crinkly.
Cloud. I'm pretty sure they can hear it. Let's crinkle it some more. So that fun crinkle paper is in the kit to make the rainbow cloud, as are all these little pretty ribbons. So you have a
Pattern
tactile
and kits.
and we didn't bring in the unicorn or the dinosaur, but we also have this fun crinkle pattern in these two designs. And
They're so darn cute.
they are so cute. So you really need to buy all three. And
But the pattern comes with the stuff in it.
and then if you
Then you can-
want to make more, you can buy just the crinkle fabric, crinkle
It's called
material.
sensory material.
Right. Sensory material.
But these are fun. This we have sold tons and tons and tons of these kits, and this is the cloud is new. The rainbow cloud is new.
It
for her.
is.
Yep, but we've sold a lot.
And they
of
are
these.
fast sew. I think in Marcia's shop over, I think one of the ladies made one in an hour about.
Oh, not even that.
Not even that.
She was making them for everyone else too. So,
So
really
that's pretty.
fun to
We're
make.
pretty honored to have Kate here at our shop. She is very talented, and she takes great care of your quilts if you bring them in for us.
She
to
is our
Long Arm.
professional long arm quilter. Remember, you can bring your quilts in here anytime. We have about because we have 6 long arms in here, and we have more than just Kate long arming. We have
Ray,
almost Ray and
and sometimes some others too.
yes, that's right. I can't keep track of everybody sometimes. Anyways, about a 2.5 week turnaround here too, so they can, because we have so many machines, we can get your quilts done really quickly. You do want to think about some of the things that are coming up. So if you've got some Halloween or some fall quilts you want to get quilted, bring them in. You can drop them off anytime that the store is open, and they will give you a jingle, and you can just pick them up anytime the store is open. So we've been doing this now for not quite a year.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
But it's become a very, very popular thing here at the store. So we take very, very good care of your quilts while they're here. The girls treat them as they are their own. And we have lots and lots and lots of beautiful patterns to put on your quilts. You can pick what you would like. You can let the girls pick. So do remember Pine Needles Quilt and Sew when it's time to get a quilt quilted. On that same note, if you want to quilt your own, we do rent long arms here, and you can check out on the website to do that. So you can come in and take the certification class, bring your own quilts in, and quilt them on one of our 6 long arms or on our sit-down machines as well.
Right.
So some of those longer fall days or winter days that you would like to try it out, or just don't have room for one in your own home, come here and rent one of ours. It's been really fun.
It has been fun.
Okay. We need to save the date for something that's coming up. Talking about the long arms, we have a new long arm center now. It's really over on one side of the store, but this has kind of been a dream of ours for a long, long time. And we are going to have the grand opening of this fall. Yep, I know we opened the end of January last year, but fall is kind of a big and special season for us. We've got lots of guest speakers coming, so you're going to want to come. We have got Paul Ashworth, the president of Bernina of America. We have Sabrina and Jonathan Carlin. Sabrina is our district Bernina manager, and Jonathan Carlin is head of the long arm department. We're going to have some demonstrations and some fun things for you on that. Also, Doug Lako is coming, and he's going to be demonstrating some things, and we have some specials going on in the store. Kay England will be here as well. If you have never got to meet Kay England, this is the time for you to do so. And Heather is coming. She is the quilting cowgirl. So we've got lots of things happening. The meat and potatoes it's happening all Friday, all Saturday. The meat and potatoes is kind of 1:15. There's a live drawing. You have to be here to win.
Right.
But at 1:15, the drawing is going to be for one lucky person is going to get that beautiful, beautiful K 475 Quilters Edition with the luggage and the dust cover. Beautiful. Somebody's going to win that. Another person is going to win $500 off their choice of a $500 coupon off of their choice of any Bernina or Bernat sewing machine in the store. We have a Laura Star lift that's going to be given away.
Wow, I think Marcia's done this up big.
Long arm certification and a quilting day just for you. A long arm quilting gift certificate, Moda gift basket from Doug, and so many, many more. But you need to be here to win. So that would be 1:15 on Friday, the October 7th.
Right.
And then I think, do we only have 1 or 2 spots left for Kay's workshop?
2, because we expanded our table. So we bid.
So we have only 2 left for Kay England. Now, Kay England, this is on Saturday and Sunday. Mm-hmm. So it's a 2-day retreat right here in our classroom. And it's an exclusive pattern that Kay has. It's not something that you can buy, but it's called Remember Me. And you're going to be making different blocks. Hopefully you'll get 1 block of each done. It's a beautiful, beautiful medallion quilt. But you get to choose 12 third-yard cuts of fabric from here in the shop. Your own colors, whatever you want. Once again, you pick because you know what you like best. We don't have a pre-packaged kit for this one because you're going to make your own. Mm-hmm. Kay is going to have several different color variations for you to look at. You're going to get a $100 gift card also.
Wow.
Because they're giving me those other things that you're going to need while Kay is here. She's going to talk about things. You're going to get this set of rulers.
So
these are brand new.
And
she is going to show you how to use them properly, and you're going to love them. Also for you AccuQuilt cutter, you're still going to get the rulers, but we also have directions for making it with the AccuQuilt, the Remember Me quilt. So if you have an AccuQuilt cutter at home, or if you want to try one while you're here, Kay is going to be demonstrating in both ways, cutting with the rulers and on the AccuQuilt. Doesn't get any better than that,
does not.
So you're also going to get a tote bag filled with fun quilting things.
My goodness.
And we have door prizes and other surprises. So only 2 spots left. I know why there's only 2 spots left, because this was almost too good to be true. Spend 2 days with Kay, Joy, myself here at the store. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be part of the grand opening celebration. We've got the grand opening celebration too. You're going to want to come because everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
We've got something for everybody if you come in during those 2 days too, besides some really good specials throughout the store.
I shouldn't be leaning while you're talking, but we have a couple more things. She's got a full table of goodies today, let me tell you.
Oh, who doesn't love
who doesn't love
who doesn't love these? Well, we sell so many. We try and make a bunch of different, these are just great gifts. These are great for kids. I have these on my bed. You have the pillows that are really pretty that you put on the top when you make the bed, if you make the bed, and then you have the ones you actually sleep on. Those ones get tossed on the floor. And these are the ones that we sleep on. And also my grandkids have them. They're wonderful gifts to give to people in nursing homes or shut-ins, or as a get-well gift, because who doesn't need one? These are our set of barn. Whoops, this one's kind of upside down. Let me show it this way.
Sorry.
Well, it all depends on how you want to position your pillow.
Right.
But look at these fun barns on this one. And then these are barn quilt blocks. Yeah. So these are the set that we're featuring. You buy one, you can buy both, whatever you like. Or you can buy 2 of the same, or you can buy 4.
And they're so generously sized and so very washable.
They are. It's standard size. They are called standard size, but you can put a queen size in here. It just doesn't quite have as much, but they work. It works just great. So those are the pillowcases.
So last Friday, I got to have my Littles Club, and we had so much fun. And this is the project for this month, these Littles pumpkins. And it was just a big hit. Everybody's looked a little different because there's a little bit of variation in how you can choose your colors. But we have the Marvelous kit for the front. That's okay. And the pattern on the back for the mini pumpkin pattern. This is a fast sew. Most people got most of their pumpkins completed in a one-day sewing here, and that included, lots of time to chit-chat and have instructions. So this is a great project to get going.
And some are pieced and stripped, and some are whole.
Right.
Fabrics, and this is a beautiful. And what I love about this one is this is all batiks.
It
made
is
this
all
out of
batiks.
all batiks. It is a stunning little quilt. A quick sew, plenty of time for you to get this done
Yes, there is.
for fall.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I think that's our card of items. So now we talked about the Kate's quilt. We didn't do trivia yet,
We
Marcia.
need to do trivia. It's time for trivia.
Oh, how are we doing this? Because Susie's not here.
Well,
We're going to have to look at the earliest timestamp.
we're going to look at the timestamp, and you'll have to look in the comments to find out who. Otherwise, it'll be Saturday. The winners are always in our Saturday morning email. The winners, the two random winners, and then also
Our trivia
the
winner.
trivia winners. So you're gonna have to look. I will as soon as Joy will. As soon as she finds out who the quickest timestamp was, she'll put it in the comments. So you can look in the comments in here later today. And of course, those of you that are watching the recording, because we know that most of you are at a job probably at 1 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon. So we don't leave you out. You're included in the drawing as well, because we draw on Friday night and the email goes out on Saturday morning. So like, comment, and share. Do all three for 3 chances to win.
Right. Okay, here we go.
The trivia question. Yes. Okay. What city is referred to as Quilt City, USA? There is a city in these United States that is referred to as Quilt City.
We already have a winner.
We do?
Sandy Gravel. Yay, Paducah.
It is Paducah, Kentucky. That was a good one.
That was fast.
Yay!
Thank you for not
We
making
didn't
me
need
sweat
Susie
through that.
today.
Well, we
didn't
do need Susie.
Well, yeah, we do.
Susie,
Yeah, I'm
don't
missing
listen.
Susie.
We
We're
are missing you, yes.
Yeah, many times a day, actually.
Susie and Kendra are at Madeline with Quiltworks University. If you haven't seen our
goodness.
promotion, we do have amazing CAFE Facet 475 classroom models. Quite a few are spoken for, so if you're thinking about getting one, don't wait much longer because
crazy low price.
Yes.
Crazy, and it comes with the trolley and the dust cover.
Right.
So if you want one, I would call in the shop and talk to one of the girls to get your name on one of them. And if you have a chance to go on the Facebook page, you're here today, or maybe you're watching on YouTube, but if you have a chance to look at the shop that Kendra and Susie set up at Quiltworks University,
it's so beautiful.
it is amazing. Probably, I would say 30% of the quilts that are featured there are from our own shop, and then the other 2/3 are from Judy and Judelle at Quiltworks. And it is amazing. I went 2 years ago, and I didn't go this time, but when I saw how they set up that shop, I thought, oh, that would be almost a dream to work in that quilt shop this week.
Right.
And I know the gals at Madeline Island are really enjoying our Kendra and Susie there this week, helping them. So even though we're missing them, they get to enjoy
Right.
them.
And just a reminder, the machines need to be picked up at our store. We can't ship them to you.
That's right. Yep, you need to pick them up here. And also, well, I'm going to tell you too, Kendra's having even if you're from far away, pick up your machine here, but Kendra's having a Facebook private group, and then she's going to be teaching the mastery class there. So she'll be doing it live one time, but then you have access to the recording however you want. She's going to monitor that page for so long. So if you have any questions about your K475, Kendra will be answering those questions as well. So.
Okay. Auction quilt time.
Yes. Okay. This is a
I better take
lovely...
the trivia question down.
Is it down?
Yep, it is.
This is a beautiful, beautiful, kind of a little lap quilt, and it's cute. It's made all with Island Batiks, and this was one of our Sewing Social quilts.
It was.
From 3 years ago, I can't remember, but Island Batiks in beautiful, beautiful jewel tones. This would be a great quilt for just about anyone. So we'll be putting this on the Facebook page tomorrow morning, and then you can bid in the comments. All the directions are there.
Yes.
So I think we're about ready to button up. Did we forget anything? You got anything on
We
your card?
got it
We did it
all.
all.
We got it all.
All right. Well, thank you once again for joining us here live. I am Marcia, and this is Joy, and we are in Rochester, Minnesota at Pine Needles Quilt and Sew, and until next time, we will keep you in stitches. Thanks, everybody.